Hey, welcome to day 27 of our 40 days of personal revival. Today we find ourselves in Acts chapter 15, but hey, how was last night for you? Do you have a testimony from last night's Incarnate meeting on Friday night with Dan? You know, if you do, send them to amen@revivallifechurch.org. I'd love to hear your testimonies. Send them in because I'd like to start sharing them to build faith with people. All right? Today, we find ourselves, like I said, in Acts chapter 15. And I'm speaking tonight at tonight's Incarnate Conference. So get ready for that. You need to come. Verse 32 of Acts chapter 15, Judas and Silas, it says, also being prophets themselves, encouraged and strengthened the brothers with a lengthy message. Now, number one, I need you to see that lengthy messages are biblical, right? All right, I'm joking, of course, but I'm not preparing you for tonight for a lengthy message from me. But what I am trying to prepare you for is what's in this scripture, the first half, and we see that Judas and Silas were prophets, number one. We see that they were prophets in the new covenant. There's a lot of debate on how many apostles there were. I don't think it's that important, the number, because we don't know the number of prophets. And if there's still prophets happening, there's still apostles, because there's still evangelists, there's still pastors, and there's still teachers. None of them have passed away. And the importance of that is not, is somebody, continuing to write the Bible, or is there anybody out there with the authority of Paul? That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't even care about the answers to those things. What does make sense to me, and what I do find important, is Judas and Silas, since they were prophets, they encouraged and strengthened the brothers. And I got to tell you, when you're down and you're hurting, sometimes a lengthy, encouraging message is exactly what you need. We know that God talks to us individually, and that is our birthright. It's our birthright to hear the voice of our Father. It's our birthright to have relationship with God. But there are things that you will never hear from God but through the mouths of other people. That's the way God has designed it. He designed it that we would need one another. And so it's possible that you're stuck in a rut. It's possible that you're not receiving wisdom in a certain circumstance, or you're not getting the breakthrough you're looking for because we have not valued or found the prophetic voice that we're supposed to have in our life. Of course, we know our pastor is supposed to have that role. Our spouse is supposed to have that role. Often our employer, saved or not, to a certain extent speaks into that role. But peers, your friends who love God, you can expect to hear God through them when you begin to open up about what's going on in your life. So today, I just pray that you would come tonight to the Incarnate Conference hungry for a prophetic word of the Lord straight to your circumstance, that you could get propelled into the next thing, and that Jesus would become flesh in your life. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.